Hey friends, NotLink here, and today I'm gonna teach you how to beat the hunt in Roblox Big Paintball 2 very quickly. As you can see at the bottom of my screen here, in order to complete the hunt, you need to get 50 tags. And 50 tags doesn't seem like a lot. That being said, I've played this game a lot, and I know that 50 tags can be challenging, especially if you're a brand new player. So what I wanna do is I wanna help you complete this challenge, and I'm gonna show you the best way to do it. Now, as you can see in my inventory, I have a lot of really good guns. Rest assured, you do not need a good gun to complete this challenge. Of course, it's always helpful, but you really don't need it. What you do need is a sentry. Now, thankfully, if you go over to your streaks, you'll see that sentries are free for everyone, so you don't even need to buy it. It's already in the game for you. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull out the gun of your choice. I prefer rifles, but you'll probably start with either a minigun, a sniper, or a rifle. I personally recommend a rifle just because the rifle will have a good speed and a long range. And on some of these maps, you're definitely going to need it. But if you are better with miniguns or you're better with snipers, of course you can choose those too. Now, the first thing you really want to consider when you're trying to get these 50 tags is which map to do. Technically, you can get 50 tags on any map, but if you want to get this super fast, I've got 2 maps for you that I think are going to do you the best. Unfortunately, this is not one of them, so we are going to server hop until we find the map. All right, so this is one of the maps here. Now, this is called Orange Box, and this map I think is really good for beginner players. As you can see, it is a very open map, so you can see anybody from anywhere. So if you're using a sniper, this is a great spot. Again, this is probably why I recommend the rifle, not the minigun, because it's a big map, much like all maps on Big Paintball 2. But the main reason I recommend this map is for this area right over here. This is where I recommend you put your first sentry. Now, the way to recognize this, of course, when you're actually on the ground, is you will see these big 3-tiered window-looking things. Your sentry has to go right here, right in this area. Now, this will get, as you can see, anybody who's coming through there, anybody who spawns up here and jumps down, it will tag them. This spot I've found has been a really good spot for sentries. Another really good spot for sentries on this map that I have found is right in here. You'll recognize it because it's kind of like a little triangle area. There's a little hut inside here. Basically, you want to put your sentry right at the corner here, because the sentry will now get anybody who spawns in there, anybody who spawns around that area, like this guy, anybody who comes walking this way, and it's relatively protected. Now, unfortunately, on this map, I don't have another spot that I think is like super good, but those spots will probably do you well enough. The third one you can kind of just place anywhere. Try and make it a little bit protected. I've seen people place it down here and do really well, basically just under this platform here. Oh, there we go, under this platform. So you can place it there, or you can save it until one of your sentries is destroyed, and then you can try again. Now, this is the first map I recommend. The second one is also really good. So let's go find that map right now, and make sure you stay tuned to the end where I will actually show you, I will get into the game that what I'm saying is true, and that these tricks do actually work. The second map is called Winterland, and you can see it in the background here. This one is another one of my favorites because it is so good for sentries. In this map, you have this big ice castle and a bunch of these wooden houses. Now, the one wooden house you want to look out for is this bad boy. As you can see, there's somebody up here already. Now, he's got a sentry in a pretty good spot because there's a place down here that people can spawn. Anybody who spawns up here will get tagged, anybody through the window. But my better preferred spot, once I respawn back in, is actually up by that tree. Now, I'm gonna show you on free cam, but basically you walk up the stairs in here, you get onto this roof, you have to jump up onto this roof, and then you have to jump up onto this ledge. Once you're on this ledge, you can place down your sentry, and you can see already from this vantage point, it can get a lot of tags. Additionally, because it's so high up, players on the ground, unless they know that spot, are less likely to see it. You can see the tree at the corner of my screen, but if you're too busy focusing, trying to get all these tags, are you gonna be looking at that tree? No, you're gonna be trying to get all the tags, which means the sentry up there will probably tag you. Now, another good spot is right up here. This one I have found is a lot more challenging to get to. Again, in the same zone with the little house. You basically have to do a bunch of parkour jumps in order to get up there, and I often find that I'm usually dead before I can get up there. But if you can get up there, great. That's another good spot. And then what you want to do is you want to kind of spawn camp this area. So placing a sentry maybe here or over here is a really good spot. Placing a sentry right back here as well, again, right beside the house or over in this area is really good. You can see this one. Well, it just died, but that's also a really good spot for one too. Basically, this house is the hot zone, and the more stuff you can put in and around this area is a really good spot for you. I've also had some luck placing sentries over in this area. Again, very close to the same house. Sometimes up here can be good too, but I often find this one gets a little bit destroyed fast, and sometimes over here as well, but this one also gets kind of destroyed quickly. But ultimately, as long as you have one sentry right up there, you should be pretty good. Now, I've been talking a lot, so let's take all of this and put it to the test. I'm gonna show you that this actually works. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared because I can't redo this, and if I mess up and I don't get 50 tags, well, ah, c'est la vie. Okay, so but I'm pretty confident. I haven't played this game in a long time, mind you, but I do feel pretty good about making sure I can get these 50 tags because I know that my strategies are gonna work. Now, of course, the main concern is trying to make sure that you can get enough sentries to even put your sentries down. So we need 9 tags in order to get 1 sentry. So you are going to have to do a little bit of shooting, a little bit of tagging before you can actually get the strategy to get the 50 tags. But hopefully it shouldn't be too much of an issue because this map is pretty good and it's relatively open, but not so open that you're gonna get tagged all across the area. As you can see, I already have 7 tags, and once I have those tags, I should be just fine. Let's see if I can get them here. There's 1, there's 2, perfect. So what I wanna do is I wanna try and get back to this area, hopefully without dying. As you can see, there is the house that we spoke about, and I'm dead. Now I'm just gonna try and get there again. Okay, I'm back in this area, Let's see if I can get up there without dying. There's somebody in the house, so I don't really want to alert them to my location. Come on, and press 2 and place it there. So now that that's there, I'm gonna try and run away from it a little bit, but also stay in this area, hopefully, to try and protect it. That's what you would want to do. Watch out for this guy. It's right back over here, so I'm gonna run back over this area, try and protect it while getting a few extra tags, because of course I want to make sure that I am getting enough tags for another sentry that'll help me get these 50 tags in order to complete this quest. But there you go. You can see that my sentry got a tag, and now I've got a second sentry in my inventory, so I'm gonna try and make my way back over here to put down another one to try and protect it. If I could live long enough. Oh my goodness, it's a hot zone over here. All right. I'm gonna place one here. There we go. So now I've got 2 sentries in this area. Hopefully anybody who comes out this way, you know what? I'm just gonna let my sentry take care of them. Or not. Okay, and since there's another sentry spot here, let's put this there. Now I've got my 3 sentries, and I'm pretty sure that's the max, unless they've updated it since I've last played. But since that area is definitely covered, I'm gonna try and cover this area over here by myself with my drone, because this whole section is covered by my sentries. So I'm gonna take my drone and I'm gonna cover the other section, which is really good for tags. As you can see, I'm already on 40 tags, and I've got, what, 3.5 minutes left, so I should be just fine and on track to get that 50 tags. Oh, and I think I've got 50 tags, so I should have completed the hunt. And that's 3 minutes to spare. As you can tell, this map is great for it. And there you have it. You were awarded the hunting badge. Thanks for playing. So now we've got that badge. It was super easy. You can do that on Winterland. You can do that on Orange Box, whichever one is gonna get you there. So you can get good results on any map. This is just what I think is best for new players and with fast results. Because as you can see, I completed the hunt in only 1 round. So if this helped you, let me know in the comments. But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.